with YouTuber slash Twitch live streamer JamesDC. He is a gamer and loves to play all sorts of different games, such as Call of Duty, Infinity. I'm making these up, but we'll see what kind of games that he likes to play. Welcome, JamesDC.
Thank you for having me. Hello.
You're welcome. How are you?
I am doing just dandy. Thank you.
That's good. So you are a Twitch. You live stream on Twitch.
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
To a bunch of different people.
But I talk to people all over the world. I am friends with someone from Australia. I'm friends with people from the UK. I'm friends with people down in Mexico. So and even in the United States, obviously, all in different states too. So it's a pretty interesting experience.
That's awesome. How many people do you have following on all
Right
these?
now, I currently have over 7,000 followers on Twitch, and that is in nowhere means bigger than that's very small compared to a lot of streamers that are on there.
Yeah.
There's actually one from Syracuse that I know that he has almost 1 million followers.
Oh wow!
Yeah, on the site. So he does a lot more work than I do. But yeah, so I have over 7,000 on Twitch, and yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about what kind of games you play. What kind of things do you live stream to your followers?
So right now, I only stream pretty much first-person shooter games. So like you mentioned in the intro, Call of Duty has been the main one. Call of Duty hasn't been a huge game this year though, as of late. So Rainbow Six Siege is another one. I play a lot of H1Z1. So there's just a bunch of different games that I play. I try to go variety, but in the first-person shooter.
For sure. So what kind of things do you? Tell me about how Twitch works, because can't you? Your followers can actually like donate to you or something like that.
Yep. So if you guys know the Twitch or how YouTube works, the ad revenue that a streamer pulls in. So the streamer that you're watching can play an ad, and that advertisement could be 30 seconds up to a minute. And what happens is once they play that ad, then that's where they make their money, and they also make their money from subscription-based. So it's a $4.99 deal. Where you can subscribe to your favorite streamer. I don't have that leisure yet because I'm not that big of a channel, but as I accumulate more followers, hopefully that is the case later down the road. But with the donations, it's kind of like it's kind of like tipping for something that you enjoy. Like if you're at a restaurant and you tip your server for doing a good job at their job and treating you the right way when you're getting food. It's kind of the same way. So people really like the entertainment that I bring to the table, so they'll dish in, and it's all through PayPal, and it's all through that too. So it's a pretty interesting transaction that goes on. A lot of trust goes on with that too. So
for sure.
Yeah, the internet's a very interesting place. So
definitely. Yeah. So you said you're a student here as well.
Yes.
So you stream 3 hours every night. Mm-hmm. Tell me how that works. Like, how do you have time? How do you manage everything that you have going on?
Sleep is not in my pattern very often, unfortunately. This is my last semester here for a lot of us that are in the studio now. It's our last semester here, which is pretty crazy. So, but I balance going to school full time for 17 credits. I do 2 shows here at the studio as well, and I stream 3 hours a night every single night, 7 days a week. So doing homework and all that kind of stuff, I usually get to that right away when I get home, and then I prepare for the stream at night. So I'm always moving. I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. I was told, growing up that even though you might be given something that's not going to be the best, you always got to work for something, and you always got to keep working and keep going at it. And that's pretty much my motto. So that's why I really don't sleep that often. But on the weekends, when I get the chance, I will sleep in for like 10 hours.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, so I'll catch up on my sleep then.
Definitely.
But yeah.
So if you had to give up your live streaming career or the career you're in right now, which one would you give up?
I would probably do the career that I'm in now. I work at Moe's. I was a supervisor there, and if my supervisor was watching, I'm sorry. But working with Twitch, the internet entertainment, as I should say, field is getting very big. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are making millions. There's a lot of Twitch streamers that are making thousands and millions of dollars as well. And you're your own person. You get to make your own schedule. You get to do your own thing. You're an internet entrepreneur, and it's a very interesting field to get into. It's a scary field because you don't have a lot to back up on if you're working with a company, for example. Twitch obviously helps out a little bit, but you're your own self. You're going to be sitting at your desk pretty much 8 to 10 hours out of the day with whatever you're doing, and you're going to be entertaining people playing video games. It's just like if you're on a TV show, you're going to be entertaining people on a TV show. It's the same thing with that.
For sure.
I would have to give up my supervisor job at Moe's if I had the opportunity to be a full-time streamer. It would be a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but I think it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, thank you for being on,
Thank you.
JamesDC. It was such a
Appreciate
pleasure.
thank you.
You're welcome. We will see you guys in a little bit with one of our other games that we're going to play. I'm going to play it with my co-host, Jordan. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.